Hey everyone, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, and this is Secret of Mana. Now, I believe last episode we just finished up all of our stuff that we have to do in the lower areas of the lower kingdoms down here. So let's see, we are going to the cannon travel at Pothos Village so that he can send us to the upper land. Which does remind me, I should show you guys. So the upper land, we're currently down here, if you can see the mouse pointer on the screen. The upper land is this section here. We're specifically going about here, I think it is, but you know, we'll get to that. Let me just check weapons. It's been a couple of days since I played, so just reacquainting myself. Yep, okay, everybody's training. And I believe that everybody has... Yep, magic's at max. Right, let's go. Bit of a warmer day today outside. It's, you know, just randomly commenting. Oh, okay, I'm on the whip. Yeah, it's been fairly cold down here in Australia. By the time this episode comes out, it'll probably be halfway through spring. We just got into spring. I think it's the 3rd of September when I'm recording this. Oh. Because I grossly underestimated like the release schedule. Okay, so the bow is the only one that we don't have for Randy maxed out. So we'll just dump him on sword, I guess. Let everybody else take care of the actual hitting business. Not that I think it matters anymore, but you know, it's useful. Yeah, so it's just become spring. Yeah, the Mechanicus backlog, I let that go for a while because when I finished Mechanicus, episode 39 I think that went to, I was at about, what was I at, like 20 or something was published the day that I got 39 recorded. And with my release schedule, you know, basically 3 a week, which admittedly I could increase, but if I do increase it, the issue is that it'll have to be decreased again later on. Because once I actually begin full-time work, which will happen, guys, trust me, I'm not going to be able to record like 5 or 7 episodes in the weekend. I've got other stuff.
Hey there. Special offer just for you.
Okay, good.
Only the upper land covers a lot. I could get you to the Great Forest, but that's it. Just pop yourself into the barrel.
Cool. So this part of the game, let's go back to game talk for a bit. This part of the game can be bad if you don't know what you're doing. Because he's dumped us into the upper land now. No, we don't get to see the lovely animation. We're just going to crash there. Here we are, the upper land.
So this is the Great Forest.
Oh, hang
you
on.
lived around here, right? Glad to be home, huh?
Oh no! I hit my head again when we landed and I have forgotten the way.
Lovely. I suppose we should look around ourselves.
So, in the original, because there was no voice acting, it was like, oh, the sprite did actually hit a head. No, they just don't remember. So they're like, oh, I totally have amnesia.
Oh, look! It's laughing!
Not laughing, crying. Pebblers have taken over their village.
I think all the Moogles do that. Yeah. So all the Moogles are crying. And look who it is!
Hey, what gives? You left without saying a word. Guess now's as good a time as any to branch out and hone my skills. Gotta see how you handle that sword.
So, much like
I've been waiting. Which weapon?
Much like Nico, I'm pretty sure we don't have anything that he can forge. Yep. Much like Nico, Watts will follow us around, which is good because he's our upgrade point. Anyway, this is the Great Forest. It's a problem for a lot of people because Gemma just told you to go here and, like, you know, do your thing, and who knows what we're supposed to be doing. I guess what we should be doing is saving Remoogle's village. The issue is that the enemies are obviously a bit tougher here. We've advanced a region, you know, it's not great. If we were underleveled, now I don't know if we're actually underleveled or overleveled or anything. I don't remember the exact level that you should be, but I think I'm good enough that I can, like, work around with it. The big issue is if you come here and you don't know what you're doing, you can't go back. Like, there's no way back at this point. We're sort of stuck here. So we need to find the Moogle village. So these guys look like Rabites. They're called Silktails. They are much, much tougher, and I think they even have a couple of spells. And also,
Going on a trip?
Nico's
I'm
here.
taking advantage of this
Neko?
perfect weather myself. Special deal for busy travelers. I'll even save the game for
So
you.
he will save the game for us. I'm going to take him up on that offer. I don't recommend that you do it if you're just starting off, because who knows how, like, who knows if you're actually leveled appropriately. I think I'm leveled appropriately. And just bear with me a moment, I forgot to set my timer. There we go. Let's see if he's got
Going
anything to
on a
say to sell for us. He will still attempt to rip us
Busy
off.
travelers.
Okay, cobra bracelets in case you didn't pick them up. Kung fu dress, spiky suit. The quill cap is new for Prim and Papoy. And then, of course, all of this stuff.
Anything else?
No.
Be
You'll
seeing
note that
you.
he does not restore your HP. Oh, something's just cast. Yep, energy absorb. So that energy absorb was the Silktail. That's not that important. This crab thing, which is a steamed crab, cast Thunder Saber on itself, which means that its weapons do, I think it's wind damage, which isn't great. So we're just going to sort of walk around and kill things for a bit. Oof, see how much damage that was. If we can find the Pebbler village, that would be very good. I'm not quite sure if I remember where it is. Maybe it's up there. No, it can't be up there because that's still blocked off. But it's definitely our next option. Come on, guys. Okay, Papoy leveled their spear up, so let's see. Level 3, 2, 2, 2. Only one on the whip, so we'll give them the whip. Alright, that should be fine. This is off track from memory. Yeah, hang on. We went back to spring. Ah, right, yeah, this is too far. We shouldn't be here. I leveled. Papoy fell asleep. Well, got knocked unconscious by a sleep flower. That's alright, they're still asleep now. So they're gonna get the shit kicked out of them. But hopefully we're doing enough damage around the place. Now, notably, I'm not gonna pick up that treasure chest until we're done with these guys. If I can help it. See, Papoy is getting the shit kicked out of him. And I have just been acid stormed, which is really not good. Okay, good. Okay, Prim leveled up her bow. So we're definitely getting a lot more experience right now. Okay, good, and she leveled up to level 3. Give her the javelin. And I'll take the bow, unfortunately. And we'll see how that goes. What I want to see is how close the sprite is to a level. Pretty close. That's the only way for us to heal at the moment, is to gain levels. And we got smoke screened, which means we're just unconscious. Lucky we opened it outside of combat.
Takes more than that.
Alright. Steamed crab put a thunder saber on itself. That's alright. I'm going this way. Okay, so we got these dudes. What are they again? Water bandits. So we have faced these guys before at the water temple, or the water palace. Not so bad as long as you can sort of stay on them, though someone is getting the absolute shit kicked out of them. Yeah, I'm gonna heal them up with a candy. Because if they die, well, they're dead. So we're trying to keep them sort of out of things. I say as I dodge the hit. Okay, that's good. And again, we don't want to pick up that treasure chest until we're done. Okay, there's the level for Papoy. Good. Okay, that Silktail's dead. There's a candy. Wonderful. I think that's a Cannon Travel Center. I might be completely wrong about that. Now get in here and punch it. Good, it's dead. And as you can see, there are a lot of enemies that are actually appearing and sort of charging us down. One of us is about to get targeted with something. Oh, Silktails have Cure Water. That's somewhat unexpected. Gotta be dead, surely. Is it up there, or is it over here? So yeah, it's also very easy to get lost in in the forest. I'm gonna go back to the sword. Everybody else is fine with their stuff, because I want to be confident with how I'm moving. Okay. So that's interesting. I don't actually want to be here. Come on. Let's get away from these nemesis owls. Now we're gonna have to kill all these things. Alright, we're gonna just check levels real quick. Yep. Put a candy into Prim.
Thanks.
So yeah, the problem here is you can get overwhelmed. Particularly with how the weaponry charge works. And the fact that everything's actually doing decent damage to us now. We could use a candy at some point too. Good, that one's down. As is that one. Yeah, if you can get the strong knock back on them, that really helps. And we want to kill everything that we basically hit. I'm trying to get into the upper left corner. Whoop. Fine. This one respawned. Or just followed us. And if we can get multiple hits, we're really taking a beating here. Okay, let's chance it with this. Candy, good. I am going to eat that.
Thanks.
Okay, I think it... Okay, that was just a flower. I think this is it. Yep, these are pebblers. Very dangerous, actually. I don't know if we want to actually spend magic yet, though. There are 3 of them. They'll just constantly move around the place. This is a sub-boss, it's not an actual boss, so we don't get an orb for this or anything. Oh, I think we've already killed one. 2, actually. Nice. Do I have to do anything? Or can we just leave?
Now the Moogles can come back to the village.
Awesome. So now we have a village.
Ugh, my head.
What is it?
Wow! Now I can remember everything. Tour through the seasons from spring to winter. Once you reach spring again, the village will appear.
So... that... in the SNES version, it's actually a rhyme. Tour the seasons from spring to winter, spring again, and then you enter. That doesn't rhyme at all. Watts is here, of course. Oh, and a couple of treasure chests, so maybe we do get an orb. Yeah, axe orb. Very nice. And... gloves orb. Cool. Neko's here. We'll save our game.
Special deal for bit.
Technically, we should upgrade our weapons, then save the game, but, you know. And I think if any of these that we talk
Tour
to,
through the seasons from spring.
yeah, we just get the passcode again. So, what does that mean?
I've been waiting. Which...
Okay, so we changed the load axe into a stout axe, and the power glove into Moogle claws. Cool. Let's have a quick look at them. Okay, so Moogle claws now sleep enemies, and the stout axe increases our constitution by 2 points. We're going to change ourselves back to the bow. I think we're almost done with that, and the sooner we're done with that, the better. Yep, all good. Let's just have a quick look at stats. So normally we don't care too much about stats because they just increase with your level, and they always increase the same sort of thing. Like one level 20 Randy is going to be the same as any other level 20 Randy. The main difference is each of their stats. Now I can't tell you what each of these do exactly. I mean, I could have a guess that strength is to do with physical damage, agility is to do with evade and hit, constitution is your health, intelligence is going to be to do with your magic damage, and wisdom is going to be your magic defense. But then we already have stats of those. You can tell, actually, look at it. Yeah, lowest wisdom is the sprite, and they've got a magic defense of 35. Highest wisdom is the girl, and she's got a magic defense of 51, and we're in between. Alright. Oh, and good. She's about to level up. Okay, so walk the season, spring to winter, spring again, and you can enter. So we need to go to spring. This is spring. Actually, this might be summer. Yeah, this is 100% summer. Couldn't make it easy on his own. I also really don't like the bow in this area because, as I mentioned before, we want to try and get stuff and knock it back with the high damaging hits, and those are just so much easier if your attack can hit multiple targets, which the bow cannot. Okay, good. Ah, wonderful. Alright, let's pull out the axe then. Good, she's done with javelin. So we'll put her on the claws. Now the axe doesn't quite have the same swiping range as this sword does. I mean, okay, it's got the same swiping range. But... geez, that was a bit rough. a lot of the time it wants to use that sort of stabbing attack, which isn't good for us. Okay. Spring. Summer. Now you might say, why can't you just go straight to winter? And that's because that's not how seasons work. Like, yeah, I know technically the winter thing, the winter area. Papoy leveled up the whip, so we're gonna give them the bow. Getting fucking smashed here. Good, Papoy leveled. That unconscious effect on the glove seems to be happening a lot more than the balloon effect of the spears did, which is good. I don't think anybody's really that close to a level. Yeah. So we're gonna put a candy. We got 3. Put one into Prim.
Thanks.
Alright. The summer. This is autumn. It's got Nemesis Owls and the those things. I think the Nemesis Owls can balloon us. I feel like they can also spawn a thing beneath them, but... Good. We're doing a lot of damage to them. Ah, confusion, right. And I've been pygmied, so let's fix that up. Can we still cast if we're confused? We cannot. Great. Alright. What confusion does is it's actually a really minor version of confusion. Like, it's super unimportant. If you're playing as a character who's being confused, your directional control inputs are reversed. Like, it sucks. Up is down, left is right, that sort of thing. If the AI gets it, I don't think it's such a big deal. Occasionally they'll just run in the wrong direction. Okay, I'd very much like to be unpygmied though, but I don't feel like I should waste a remedy on it. So we're just going to take some time out and chill. Thinking... So we just got to autumn. The majority of the Grand Forest is these 4 screens, the seasonal sort of areas. That's pretty much it. There is more to the upper lands than that. Oh my god, is this wearing off? I don't think this is wearing off. I'm going to use a medicinal herb instead of a remedy, just because... What a waste that would be of a remedy. Particularly considering as if we use that, it stops us from using 1 cure water. So, seeing as we've got an even number of MP. Okay, here we are in winter again. Killing off steamed crabs. So I don't think Thunder Saber is all that dangerous to us. It might increase damage or critical hit chance or something like that. But it's not dangerous in the same way that... what do we need? Nothing that isn't being trained up by somebody else. Alright. It isn't dangerous in the same way that, say, Ice Saber is, because Ice Saber will actually take us out of the fight. We could just run this. Like, if we ran down to the southwest, we could find the entrance to Spring. But this gets us experience. Okay, that's good. So, she just leveled up that. give her the whip, and I'll take the claws. I may actually put them on me. Nice. In the original, which I know I've said that a lot, but in the original, the claws didn't get like put on anybody. It was just you'd punch them. Though also in the original, the Moogle claws looked more like Wolverine claws. Nope. See, okay, now I've been confused. So I'm holding left right now. Like, that's all. And yeah, super quick because I think they figured out that it was kind of a shitty status. Alright, spring again. There we go, that noise came from the right, right? Oh, good whip. Prim leveled. Gotta be careful of these silk tails because they've got that ridiculous spinning attack, which... Actually, they've just got a lot of range on their attacks. Okay, let's be fast.
I'm back! Whoa, what's going on? The village is in shambles!
What happened here?
Did you hear it?
Hey, there's something there.
So right now, this is the Sprite Village. We can't enter any huts or anything like that. We have boss music. There is no boss on this screen. Let's just... I know we're pretty much at near full health, but I just want to top up.
Cure water. Thanks.
Okay. Here it is. This horrible looking thing still looked pretty bad in the in the original. Not quite this bad. I believe it's vulnerable to Earth Slide. That looks pretty vulnerable to me. Let's hit us with something. There we go. Good. That's normally how you should deal with bosses. If you know their weakness, some have weaknesses to specific elements, some have weaknesses to specific spells, then you could just destroy them. I think my boy leveled from that, which is why they've got full... Anyway, just got the boomerang orb. And the sad music is playing. It's a palace.
Grandpa!
Wait. That sounds like... Is that you, little one?
Grandpa, what's wrong? Can't you see me?
It was the Empire. Their troops attacked us and undid the wind seal. I was lucky to be in the palace at the time. A bright flash took out my sight. But the others...
How terrible!
No! No! Everyone must have gotten away safely.
Let us hope.
Grandpa! Hang in there!
Listen closely, little one. We sprites are dependent on the power of mana. But humans are breaking the seals on the seeds. If they succeed, the beast of old will be released again. If mana disappears, we sprites will vanish right along with it. You can't let that happen.
Okay. I'll protect Mana so that everyone can return to the village. Don't worry. I've got a couple underlings that can help.
That's the spirit. If it weren't for my eyes, I'd offer to help. All I can do is offer the services of my Sylphid, the wind elemental. Come, Sylphid.
You called, Master?
I'm entrusting you to these youngsters. They're your new masters now.
As you wish.
Use Analyzer to learn what elemental magic works on each crystal orb. Use your magic on the orb in this forest to open a pathway to Matango. There, you must head north to the cave of the White Dragon. You need that legendary dragon's help if you want to protect mana. Now go. Do not worry about me. I'll be safe if I stay here in the palace.
Everyone will be back soon, Grandpa. Me included.
If you get tired, come back here to rest at any time. That's all I can do for you. Here, let's get you patched up. Take care.
So, yeah, a bit of an emotional one there. The Empire attacked the Sprites' village and killed everyone. Except for Gramps. And Gramps is blinded by the flashback of something. Who knows what? The good news is that now we have a new magic. Let's just check that one out. So we have Sylphid, who has Air Blast, which is damaging, Thunderbolt, which is also damaging, and Confusion, which confuses enemies, which is fucking pointless. And on the girl, we have Thunder Saber, Balloon, those do exactly what we've discussed previously, and Analyzer. Now, Gramps told us what to use Analyzer for. We can cast it on a crystal orb and it will tell us what type of magic works on it. Won't tell us what spell. It'll say like Undine's magic will work. Most of the time that means freeze, sometimes it isn't. That's particularly notable when it comes to if Gnome's magic will work, because then it's going to be Earthslide or Gem Missile, and it wastes magic. Anyway, we now need to just quickly go up here and go to the sea to seal that up. I'm not sure if they'll let you miss that, but I don't want to miss it. Alright, very good. So now, yep, we've got 3 orbs. So that means our magic can go to level 3. And here's where the grind kicks in. See, if I come here. Gnome and Undine are already at level 2, so they'll be pretty easy to get up to level 3. Sylphid? We need to go through levels 1 and 2 before we get to 3 for that. I'm just going to show you a bit of why the grind actually does work out here quite nicely. You'll notice that our weapons are out. Now, previously, I believe I've mentioned that when you cast for magic, it gives you experience percentage towards improving that magic. If your weapons aren't out, it gives you half of what you would get. But because our weapons are out, we'd get full experience. Additionally, Gramps here will heal us and restore our magic for free. Normally you'd have to go back and forth between the town. Now, that doesn't help the sprite out, because the sprite needs a target for every single one of her spells that we have at the moment. The girl, on the other hand, well, Thunder Saber is a little bit tough to do that with, because she does actually need a target for Balloon and Analyzer. But Thunder Saber, that will work out quite nicely. However, so I'll just give you a quick taste of what that's actually like. So let's just pull out Undine, because Undine's usually the better one to do this with.
Remedy.
Just for a quick one. Now you'll note that if I actually attempt to go into the menu too fast, it won't select the girl, it'll select the sprite. And just there I fucked up because I selected all instead of somebody individually, so I have to wait for the entire Remedy animation to finish. Which isn't that long, but, you know,
Remedy.
it's not exactly something you want to have happen constantly.
Remedy. Water.
Basically, once the Remedy rings appear,
Remedy.
that effect there, you can get back into the menu. And it's probably quicker to wait that little second
Remedy.
longer than,
Water.
you know, have to get into the menu and then
Remedy.
back out of the menu.
Water. Remedy.
So just burn through all of her MP like this,
Healing power of Undine. Remedy.
and then we'll be able to see what percentage we're at.
Water.
This only works for magic, by the way.
Remedy.
Um,
Healing
to
power
get,
of Undine.
I think a good area for the
Remedy.
sprite to level up her magic is actually
Healing power of
Pandora.
Undine. Remedy.
Like just to the west of Pandora.
Remedy.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, so she's almost done. Now, that's the fastest magic that we can level up, because Undine, well, Remedy only costs 1 mana.
Here, let's get you back. Shall
Yeah.
I say? Take
No,
care.
don't worry about that. Good. So, for example, if I cast 1 more Remedy, bam, should be up at level whatever. We'll just hold on to that for a moment. Actually, we will save the game.
Here,
Because
let's
the
get you
second we
back.
need her to
Shall I
cast a
save
Cure
the game?
Magic or Cure Water or something like that,
Take care.
she can cast it and we'll just be like, okay, now you're level 3. That's fine. Now, we did see the Crystal Orb earlier. Just check these. Yep, we did see the Crystal Orb earlier. You could be like, oh, well, we could have just brute forced through it with what we had. No, because it is actually weak to Sylphid's magic. Which, you know, you could have figured out, but... Oh yeah, and all these enemies are still here. This is just what the damn place is like. Oh, fireball. Lovely. We really need to get to Matango. So yeah, our new objective, now that we've found the Sprites Village and all that sort of jazz, is we need to go to Matango and find the legendary White Dragon. And in Matango there are actually stores, so... Jeez, they're really targeting the sprite with that, aren't they? Okay, I think it was down here. Yep. It's through here. We'll kill all these Silktails anyway because they're experienced, they're gold. They're not that hard when you get down to it. Sweet. And once I clean up this area a little bit, I'll show you what Analyzer looks like. That was the action grid, not the... Okay, she's done with the whip. Huh, nobody's leveled up with Chakram. Well, I guess you could start. Ugh. I've been very unfortunately sleeped. I'm gonna just change characters to her. Good. You don't want to be actually affected by a status effect right next to someone like that. Okay, so there's our crystal orb. Something's casting on us. So we'll just wait for that to... Actually, we don't even have to wait for that to run out. Go to the girl.
Analyzer.
Sylphid's magic works. Alright, so it's always, except for one case, always the sprite's magic, and I think it's going to be Air Blast.
Move away, Sylphid! Air blast!
Yep, beautiful. So you can cast Analyzer on enemies, which is the best way to level Sylphid up. And it will tell you their health, magic, and even better, if they have any elemental weaknesses. It's almost critical to cast it on bosses before you fight them. Right now, we've just been going off memory. Like, I remember that... okay, we'll go back to the sword, I think. Yep. I just remember what a lot of these early game bosses are actually weak to. Great. I got moogled. That one should wear off pretty fast. And in the meantime, I think Popoi just leveled up her axe. Yeah, but they've still got another level to go. So I can't attack, and now I'm about to be put to sleep. Which it looks like that knocked me out of moogling.
Takes more than that.
Wow.
I'm ready.
Luckily these caterpillars are small.
more than
I
that.
mean slow.
Try to stop me.
Just trying to get them out of the, like, move the screen so that at least one of them's off. Because you can't target something. I think this works for the enemy as well. You can't target something if it's off screen. Come on, wake up. No, there's another one up to the north, I see it.
Takes more than that.
Yeah, so while I can remember a lot of the weaknesses, not all of them. There are 8 elementals, technically 9. God damn. Technically 9 elementals. 1 is exclusive to the girl, 1 is exclusive to the sprite.
Takes more than that.
Come on, there we go. So yeah, the other annoying thing about your members being unconscious in the original is you can't leave the screen that they're on. There we go, I'm level 19. Oh my god. Well, sleep for hour is quite frustrating. But at least the guys are like getting their attacks in, right?
Takes more than that.
Another Nemesis Ale. Oh, okay. Yes, all Confusion really does for me is it removes a bit of my fine control over exactly where I am. Because you've also got to be mindful that it will reverse at some point. Okay, I think that's everything on this screen, so let's hop off it. Ugh. Water bandits and steam crabs. Oh, and caterpillars. I think the water bandits are the #1 threat when it comes to if we were to be put to sleep. We're missing a lot. Could be a sign that we're a little bit underleveled. In fact, I'm missing a hell of a lot. So occasionally you are seeing things like fly between the trees. Those are technically friendly. I don't think we can get a decent pause. If we do have a decent pause on one, see it's slightly above the sprite. Those are miniature mana beasts. Good Popoi level. I think that's the exit we want up to the north. Let's just grab this, see what's up with it. Cool, candy. And I mean, you know, continue murdering the local inhabitants. Good. But yeah, crabs move pretty slowly. They do have a decent ranged attack. They do throw a claw like a boomerang, like that one up north. but they move slow enough that they're not too much of a panic threat. Unlike if we get swarmed by a bunch of silktails. That should be it. Yeah, I thought there was still a caterpillar. Great. Well, we killed it, but now we're unconscious.
Takes more than that.
Yeah, I'd very much... Oh, god damn it. Guys.
Takes more than that.
Got him. Come on, Sprite, get in on this.
Stop me.
Alright, that should be this area clear. Let's just check out our weapon scores real quick. Alright, Sprite's almost done with that axe. Oh, right. Yeah, so we have another orb for that, but we don't have it upgraded. Yeah, because that's the one we just got off the, whatchamacallit, Axe Peak. That's alright. What we'll be waiting for is in Matango. I do like Matango, actually. Ah, man, another area. Alright. It looks a little confusing, but I'm fairly certain that most of this area is linear. Let's see... Claws. Oh, if there's an owl somewhere around here. Yeah, if confusion lasted longer, I think it'd be easier to deal with. Jeez. Just because the reason why I get... Not... I guess I get a little gun-shy when confusion gets put down about approaching things. Because at any moment it could run out, and once it runs out, you're going to be doing the exact opposite. Got him. I think Cannon travels that way. So now we can return to Pandora. I don't want to. There we go. You can see it on the map in the upper right. There's a cave. That's where we need to be going. And these things, what are these? These are kimono birds. Now, these... Yep, they spawn pebblers. That's why I said they were just like a sub-boss. Can we get through here? Nope, we need... to axe our way through. Let's just see if there's anything up to the left. I don't think there is. No. Alright. Welcome to Matango.
Unlike our cousins the Mushbooms, we're a peaceful tribe.
And that's all you need to know about Matango.
We're just not equipped for fighting. There's no way we can defeat the monsters in the northern cave.
I'm sure King Truffle would be willing to help you.
Of course, the king of the mushroom people
Trees of the forest are restless of late.
is
this
called
a bad
King
omen?
Truffle.
Matango means hello in our native Metangese.
They literally named...
Tan means goodbye.
God damn it. They literally named their town Hello.
Not ready off yet, I hope.
We're just not equipped for fighting.
Sure, we've heard that one
This
before.
is Fun Castle, home of King Truffle.
I'm sure King Truff.
And there's an item store.
Welcome.
So, Wolf's Band. Fancy overalls, steel cap, quill caps. We need 3 of these. 3 of these. 1 of those. 2 of those. And how's we'll just max out our healing stocks. And I guess I'll get a couple of fairy walnuts as well. And you know what? While we're here, I'll get the maximum numbers of cups of wishes just in case.
Come again.
Alright, let's equip that gear. Okay. So when it says that we've got the booster poison, that's a holdover from the Cobra bracelets. So this won't give us poison resist, it'll give us a bit more defense. What do the overalls do for us? Yeah, a bit more defense. And the Cobra bracelet actually removes our poison resist, but gives us defense and magic defense. Let's see if these caps do anything weird. Nope. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But while we're here, okay, fine on that one. Need the overalls and the wolf band. Alright, let's sell all the gear we just
Welcome.
got out of. Damn
Anything
it, I want to buy.
Anything else?
Stop being so quick on the trigger, Subby. I think we sell for half, which is pretty standard across most RPGs, I'd say. Might not be, though, because those are strange numbers. Yeah.
Anything else? Come again.
We sell for a fractional amount, but it's still worth it to, you know, flog it. Okay, let's see. Let's go into the main part of Thunga Castle.
This man's told me all about you.
Took your time, huh? I figured you'd stop.
I do not know how Watts is getting around.
I've been waiting. Which...
I think only the boomerang? So it's now become the load boomerang. Which, let's see if that does anything special. Slows enemies down. Okay, so. There's Randy. The javelin still needs to level up. This is going fine. She needs the stat axe as well.
The king is it.
It's dangerous to proceed. You must get the king's permission first.
Right, so that guy won't let us pass until we talk to the king. Before we talk to the king...
One night is 50 GP.
I don't think there's room for us to have a scene in here. So you'll see that the inn costs have also increased from 10 and 15 and even 20 to 50. Not even Neko was charging us 50. I think he was charging us 30. Yep, save the game. And we're actually going to leave the episode there. Because it's about that time. I might do a slight... Yeah, I think I'm going to go back and grind for the next one. So it won't be a very long episode, the next one, and I'll upload it like probably tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean tomorrow and whatever time it is when this episode gets up, unloaded. Wow. Published is the word I meant to say. And it'll just be getting our magic up, maybe leveling our weapons up. We'll just go back through to the Wind Palace. I think that'll be pretty fine, because I'm not paying 50 gold for every recharge of mana. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I might... Look, you'll know when it comes up, but what's next in the story is we need to go and talk to King Truffle, but we'll handle that next time. So in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.